So what's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we're gonna dig more deeper into JavaScript, specifically variables. Alright, so let's do a quick review on variables. But really, if you didn't watch video 1, I think, please watch video 1 so you know the basic of variable and data type. I'm just gonna quickly run through it. Alright, so here we go. So, what is a variable? Well, variable is just the way that you store certain stuff. Generally, with a string, number, type, data types. It's similar to the variable that you use when you back in learning algebra in maths. Like you say x equal to number of books they use, and x plus 1 equal to 9. So you get x equal to 8. Well, it's kind of like that, but the main difference is like sort of like a placeholder. Alright, it's not really like you set up the content, because especially in this video tutorial that I mentioned back at the end, why it's not similar between algebra and programming, because they have a lot of difference. Alright, so in JavaScript, where ES6 or most current version of JavaScript, there's 3 ways to declare variable: var x equal to 0, let y equal to 1, or const d equal to 2. These are 3 ways you can declare variable, but we do have some different. They have different usage. Like they are not gonna create 3 usage for the same type. Like you can do exactly the same thing with all 3 of them. So for var, you can, well, it's like oldest variable declare, because back in the day we don't really have let as const. We only have var. So like you can redeclare it. That's why it's different. Alright, like because in algebra cannot redeclare this. This is just a placeholder. Like, okay, like for now run this, but soon after change it to here. Alright? But for let I cannot redeclare it, and not at least not like that. And const I cannot redeclare it at all. Alright. But there's one thing that is different. Alright, take a look at this for loop. As you can see, I have 2 let. So, if you watch the tutorial of video 1, it's working. Why it's working? Well, because let will be able to let you redeclare it inside of a function, such as a loop, like that. And we are gonna dig more into a loop later. Alright, and yeah, but for const, like you say const I equal to 0, I smaller than 10, I plus plus. Let's use a different variable, let's say a. You don't have to know what I'm typing right now. I'm gonna eventually talk about this. Let const a equal to 1, and console.log a. You can see assignment to a constant variable is not okay. Alright. So, and let's do a quick review on data type. Recall that we can store a string. Like this is a string. And we'll call this as a number. Like this is gonna be a random number. Var we have boolean value. So boolean equal to true, and also you can set boolean equal to false. So, and then we also have no, like no, I cannot do that. So type no equal to no, and var type undefined equal to undefined, and var, yeah, I think that should be it. If I missed something, you can obviously go to video 1 where I specifically talk about data type. Alright, so now recall, we also learned something about document.write. Such as you can say, hello world. And guess what? Google, all the search engine stuff are gone. Instead, I just say, hello world. And that's how you overwrite it. But I really want to make it out loud, like make it stand out so everyone knows this is not Google anymore. So I can use the h1 tag. Yes, I can use HTML tag inside of document.write. So I just say, this is not Google anymore. Ha ha ha. Alright. Good. So that's everything we did, and a quick review. Now we are going to learn some more stuff, more variable. So let me open my Komodo edit 11. So I want to talk about, before we dig in deeper, I want to talk about a rule to create a variable in JavaScript. There is not so much rule. Not like when you create a variable in C, you must specify which type you are actually creating. Like if you want to create a character, you must use char. If you want to create integer, you must use int. With JavaScript, you basically use var const let, which is really easy to remember. Alright. So, but it still has certain ruling to follow. For example, first character must be a letter with an underscore. Name can only include letter, number, or underscore. Name must be case sensitive. Right, what that means is you cannot expect like I create a variable. Let me go back to my Google for demonstration. I cannot go like this. I can say this is my age equal to 99. I'm obviously not that old, but I don't want you to know what my age is. So, and I can use console.log. Well, I can actually plug a value into in here, which is actually we're gonna learn that in this video. So spoiler, but if I type like this, so this is my age. If I type like this, guess what it's gonna return? It's gonna return this is my age is not defined. Well, the everything type is exactly like this, but it's case sensitive. So you must remember that. Alright, always case sensitive. Oh, okay, I forget to create a body tag. Awesome. So, and there's no limit to the length of the variable, so it can be whatever how long you want, but do not be too long. And there's no reserve word usage. For example, let's do this. Actually, I despoiled this a little bit, but I cannot create a variable called this. I cannot do that. And I cannot create a variable called no, nor undefined, or document. Actually, I can't. Or dot self. Okay, no. Alright, yeah. There's some certain word that is restricted because JavaScript gonna use them, and we're gonna learn this when we're dealing with array primarily. Alright, Alright, so that's what we're going to remember. And let me create a variable now. So I'm gonna say var my favorite programming language, and guess what it's gonna equal to? Yep, JavaScript. And I can do this. I can write my favorite programming language, and yep, if I save it, and don't ignore that error, so I can say preview it, and yep, JavaScript shows here. So you can actually plug the value. You can use a variable that I'm plugging into document right, and to most of the JavaScript function. Yep. Or you can do this. There's a problem with this though. Like when they open my webpage, they say JavaScript. They're gonna feel weird because it's not a complete sentence. So I'm gonna change it a little bit. So I'm gonna say add the HTML. You know it's at me now. So here I'm gonna edit some changes. I'm gonna actually create a string first. I'm gonna say my favorite programming language is gonna use arithmetic symbol or just a math symbol add. So what this gonna do is this gonna literally combine these two strings up. And what is not working? Let's do that. Okay. For some reason it's not working. It should be working. Let me do on a browser. Yep, it's working on here. So my favorite programming language is JavaScript, indeed. Great, something is wrong with my Komodo embedded browser, but anyway. So now you can see I add these two strings together. But what if I accidentally, let's just say accidentally, I did this. If we save it, and we rerun this, guess what gonna be appear? Exactly, the variable name appeared instead of this value, because you just told the JavaScript interpreter, said, hey, just combine these two strings together. And it did what you said, because you put quotation mark around it, and it's assumed that it's a string, not a variable. Alright. Now we're gonna do some fancy stuff, and this is gonna be the last example. So let me copy everything. So in this, I'm gonna say webpage.html. But I'm not gonna use HTML to program any web page. I'm gonna use JavaScript to program a whole web page. Here's what we're going to do. I'm gonna create many variables. I'll create var called heading, and it's just simply a string. Let's just say h1 hello world. And don't be worried that you say why you take h1 inside of it. Aren't h1 supposed to be outside of the quotation mark? Well, you will later to see why I put it inside. Paragraph equal to p tag, and I need an and, so I create this, and then I create the actual text I want to appear. There's so many errors because it's somewhat stupid. As I told you last time, it wants me to use a variable. Well, I'm gonna use it eventually, and let's say this is dev with me, and var bold equal to b, var bold and equal to /b. Var bold text actually gonna be bold, gonna be I love JavaScript, and I actually can use all the const because I'm not gonna change them, but I just want to use it. Var content. Here is what get interesting. I'm gonna add everything together. So heading plus paragraph, but not and yet because I need plus text. Then plus paragraph and that I add bold text, and add bold and. Alright. And finally, we are gonna write document.write, and we're gonna say content. So what is happening of these 8 lines of code right here? Well, what I just did on this, as you can see, I just declared the string. But when I add them together, which is me, I just basically add everything up, and I put them into document.write. And this solves the problem that we have in just a moment ago, why I put h1 tag, p tag, and b tag inside of the quotation, because then it will interpret a string, which will add them together, which will actually going to be interpreted as HTML tags inside of document.write. So let's see what will it looks like. I'm gonna copy full pass. Let's see, this time is working. And indeed, this is h1 tag, this is a paragraph, and this is bold. So that's everything on variables. Well, maybe not, because we're gonna actually learn more of them when we use other content like array, loop, conditions. You maybe have totally different concept about what is variable. Yeah, because right now you can start to see why the variable in computationally is not same as variable in algebraically. Alright, so thank you for watching this video.